Hi, my name's Kate Roberts. I'm the founder of Youth AIDS. Check it out at www.youthaids.org and get educated. I'd like you to empower yourself and help us to educate and protect young people from around the world. Go to youthaids.org and buy our empowerment tag. It's only $5 and you will help to create a dialogue amongst your friends. They're really cool. They have speak, see, or hear written on them because we need to speak, hear, and see about HIV/AIDS. Protect yourself and get educated. It's okay to say no.
This is Dusty Wright from Culture Catch, and I'm with Kate Roberts from Youth AIDS. Kate, tell us about the event today.
It was a great event. We're here with Richard Branson and Paul Abdul from Virgin Mobile, and they have created a, actually I've got it here, an ornament for a Christmas tree that actually smells nice. It's $1, and they're donating they're donating 100% of the proceeds to Youth AIDS. So they're encouraging people to buy it, to give back. It's the gift that gives twice.
Costs $1, that's it. And it benefits the Youth AIDS organization and helps spread the word and educate and prevent HIV with young people. And Richard and I are going to present a check for Youth AIDS for $10,000. Isn't that awesome?
In Africa in particular, that we let die the equivalent of 30 jumbo jets full of people every day. I mean, 18,000 people a day. And I've been to these hospitals, which are not really hospitals, they're just dying machines, the places where people go to die. And yet, not one of those people need die. I mean, it's, if we could get them antiretroviral drugs quicker and if we could get condoms out and, to stop the next young generation from getting it. So anyway, we're going to play our part in trying to sort things out.
You're doing something very clever with motorcycles.
Yeah, we have, one of the problems in Africa is what we call the last mile, is just getting drugs to the villages. And so we're setting up teams of motorcyclists, preferably medically trained, to get out into the African villages. We're calling them Heaven's Angels, and that will help us, get things like antiretroviral drugs out, malaria nets, and the likes.
What we do is we have a balanced approach, which is called ABC. A stands for abstinence, B stands for be faithful to one partner, and C stands for use a condom. So we are actually following the model that the government requires us to do. Here's what I'd like to say. The world is not a perfect place. Not everybody is going to abstain. And it's not an option for everybody. So we have to make condoms available to young people. And so as long as we're giving them the choices of delaying their first sexual debut, I think that's the message that needs to get out there.
What we can do with this content delivery system is once it's on our server, it's global. So we told the Miss Roberts from the Youth AIDS movement that we would do a special PSA for her and post it on our site, because we're kind of an online pop culture magazine. We know that celebrities are very good at raising the consciousness of youth and people who spend money, and we think it's, No,
it's a brilliant idea. I mean, Natalie Imbruglia, who is working with us in Africa on something called fistula, which is a horrible affliction that happens to young girls who have ruptured their insides as a result of having a child too young, and she's trying to get word out about it, and we're trying to get as many of these girls stitched up as possible and sorted out, she's using her celebrity status to get out there and talk about it, and it makes her life much more worthwhile and much more interesting. So, but anyway, something like this will be very good for that.
Yeah, I think we could really co-opt some interesting opportunities together and really pull together a lot of the pop culture icons in the industry who maybe haven't got on board yet for commitment reasons. This is another way to get them on board.
No, for sure.
In a different medium.
Yeah, and it's a medium they understand as well.
Right.
Well, I think the iPod is an extremely interesting way of doing that, because we do need to find the untraditional ways of reaching young people with these life-saving messages. And what a better way to do it, to mix it in with music, to put it on the iPod and have it with them through their daily lifestyle. If they're sitting on the metro or going to work, you know, I see everyone walking around with these little things. I don't have one yet.
You don't?
No.
We'll hook you up.
That's good. I don't have one yet, but I'm waiting for one. But I see that everyone does, and so I think it's a great, great way, and we're looking for these ways to reach kids. And let me tell you, kids today, you know, I don't know how old you are, Dusty, but I saw the whole explosion 20 years ago of AIDS, and it freaked me out. It freaked me out. Kids don't have that. If you're 20 years old, you haven't seen that. So we need to find ways like iPod, like online, like through music, to reach the young people with the fact that AIDS has not gone away. Complacency has set in, people are not protecting themselves, and they need to get this information, and this could be the way to do it.
I think it's, no, it's very exciting, I have to admit it. And why the fuck didn't we think of the idea first?
Okay.